My name is Jack Gescheidt, TreeSpirit Project, and like you, I assume, if you're where am I in California, or if you're in America, or if you're on the planet Earth, you're probably stuck indoors these days, or mostly indoors, unless you're heroic and you're out on the front lines delivering packages, or working at a gas station, or working at an auto repair shop. I've got a brother who's doing that. What are called essential services, things we really can't function without. Anyway, for the rest of us, we are locked indoors. Oh, and I, of course, must give a nod to hospital workers, or the new, firemen of 911. Now it's doctors and nurses and orderlies and janitorial services in hospitals are doing an incredible job, literally saving lives now. And already we've lost more lives in this country than we did at 9/11. It's a very different kind of, I don't much care for the war metaphor, because they're not someone you can negotiate with or reason a peace with. It's not like that at all. It's something entirely different. But I want to talk a bit about, amid all this chaos and confusion and fear and death, the silver linings, the opportunities that are going to come with all this carnage as well. They are very real. And we might be able to look back on this nightmare, wishing it were never here, of course, but still reap some benefits from it. So I want to do a brief video. This will be 5 or 6 minutes in its entirety, one per probably. And this one is really just talking about the double-edged sword of our computer and online technology. And thanks to this technology, here I am speaking to you. And we can stay connected to some degree with our families, but our society was headed that way anyway, increasingly living our lives indoors and increasingly living our lives staring at screens, as I'm doing now, which because I'm old, I'm over 50. I'm well over 50. Wasn't raised this way. We'd be talking to people, and maybe talking to the phone, or people over the phone. Only on bad days would I just talk to the phone on the wall, the dial ones. But now anyway, we're being forced online, as if someone up there is saying, oh, you like being on a computer, do you, Sonny? You want to see how it's like to live online? Well, take this. Have a virus. Drive all people everywhere on planet Earth indoors and see what it's like to live without human contact in a really big way. So COVID-19, the coronavirus, has accelerated this process of forcing us all indoors, away from people. I'm blessed to live in a place in rural Marin County where I can legally even step on my front door and go into the woods and safely do that. I did this today for an hour on a run, and again, I'm just so lucky. So far, I'm healthy, and I'm allowed to go into the woods where there's not a lot of people and no parking lots and no congregating people. And I met a few runners and a few walkers, more than I usually do midday. It was when I took my break from the computer. And God, I mean, that's always something that's fed me. I created something called the TreeSpirit Project, which is celebrating our connection to nature and trees and forests and really all of the natural world that is nowhere to be seen here now. This is a photograph of the tree behind me. Not actually a real tree. So as I say, we're being forced indoors, and we're getting a taste of what it's like to really be cut off from the natural world, far more than we already were. And it's that suddenness that's going to hopefully be one of the silver linings here, snapping us awake. That we are connected intimately to trees, not just pictures of them, or even pretty pictures of them, but the real thing out there in the forests and the parks, and in our towns, and in our cities, and of course in our rural areas that are precious, not just emotionally, so we don't go crazy like we're doing now, but creating oxygen and sequestering carbon in our era of climate change. So I want to keep this short. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you are in a situation not stuck in a city, as I know many of you are. I'm originally from Manhattan. I've got friends there who are stuck in city apartments and can't congregate outside. And I mean, I would just go stir crazy. I went stir crazy when I lived there. God bless the place. So I hope you can stay safe. Hopefully you can get a little bit of air outdoors safely. If not, open a window and get fresh air, of course. And I will see you next time. And of course, the basics is 95% of transmissions from coronavirus are from touching a surface out there in the world beyond your home and then touching your face. If you don't do that without washing first before touching your face, you're very unlikely to get it, no matter how virulent it is. So please do that, and I'll see you next time. Jack Gescheidt, the TreeSpirit Project. Be well.